Good
This
morning, everyone.
conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we are into sixth day of our 10-day faculty development program. In this, we are having again session on data science because everywhere we are hearing and seeing the things are in the data mining, big data science, okay, and trends in data management and all those things. We thought of including one more session that is on data science. For this, actually, I was searching for a resource person. I asked one of my friend who is working in MNC. He's called Shankar Araksali. Hmm. In fact, he has suggested Omkar sir, who is a data scientist in SCL Technologies Private Limited, Bangalore. He has extensive experience in working on multiple data science applications and also has an extensive training experience. His area of interest are technical blogging and writing new artificial intelligence applications. He has conducted extensive corporate training on data science and Python programming language. He holds MTech in Electronics and Communication from JNTU, Hyderabad. He has also done postgraduate program on business analytics from International Institute of Digital Technologies. With this small brief introduction of Omkar sir, I welcome you for the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Hi, everyone. Good morning. As the sir said, so no need of introduction about myself now, as of now. So directly I jump into the webinar session. So here I put the title as a data science, the future of life. So can we talk like a conversational webinar instead of I'm explaining something? Okay. Whenever we talk, right? So you'll get to know more. You'll get to know more. So I'm asking a simple question. Can anyone tell why I have given the caption of the future of life here? Data science. Any random guess answers, any proper answers are welcome. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Any answer? So why the caption is the future of life?
Data
Data
is
science.
future, Lina. Hello.
Yes.
So data is
Yes,
like
sir, please.
future. Looking into
Yeah,
the
data
data,
is
we can like do the predictive analysis. That's why it is called
yeah.
as future of life.
Yeah, it's excellent. Now data is like a new oil, right? New oil kind of thing. Now, if any company has not, they will not see as a more money instead of money. If you have a more data, right, that is the extent of money you have, the kind of thing. So you have a more data means you are more powerful now in these days. So got it. You're more, not more money is not more powerful. You more data is nothing but a more powerful you are. So that's why data science is the future of life. You can now it's a time to believe that if any organization data science platform, it's a dumb and deaf. So the organization will not able to be successful. If you can take the Facebook or Google, Microsoft, so enormous research are going on the data science and artificial intelligence. Now we are seeing. Now today we will learn this about this how data science to AI the terminology will go on that how the platform is going from data science why we need the data why we need the data what is the use and couple of the use case also we can see today. Okay, and today the agenda is okay. This is the agenda. So today we'll cover these topics. First topic, what is the need of data science and what is the data science and how is different from business intelligence and to data analysis. So we have already seen the SQL database things, the Cosmos database and Mongo database, SQL and NoSQL kind of thing. What is the difference other than different that into data science? And what is the life cycle of data science? And in the data science, we will learn one special topic called machine learning, and I will walk through a couple of use case by using a Python programming language. So this is the step-by-step agenda. We will follow this to this session. Okay. Now, now today we are talking about the need of data science. So like one sir said, like now data is the future. We can do anything with the data. Yes, that is correct. Data is the future. So, but why data science becomes the picture means now today if you see, getting the unstructured data is more than the structured data. Getting the unstructured data is a more into the structured data. If you see this diagram, if you see here 1980 and up to 2020, and the structured data, what is the structured data, what is the unstructured data, again the question comes. Okay, what is the structured data means, suppose my name is Omkar, my office name is HCL Technologies, my occupation name is a data scientist, and every order, every column and everything that related to that column. Suppose this is the session is going on data science, so these are everything ordered in order way. Whenever you put in the order way, that could be a structured data, and whenever you are not put in a order way, that is unstructured data. So suppose I will give an example. If I take a picture and I post it in Instagram, so that could be unstructured data. There is no source. Nothing will tell about that picture. We have to imagine about that picture. That is unstructured data. Suppose if you download one YouTube video, one file, that .mp4 file or .mpeg file, whatever it is. So that could be unstructured data. We can't say there is no source for that file. So I've given a very beautiful example about this unstructured data and structured data. So you look at this tweet. It is the Amitabh Bachchan tweet in the World Cup 2019 time. At the time, you see, if you are a cricket lover, you have very familiar to that. Every day is raining in the London, in the Britain, in England. Every day it is raining. Every 2 days is raining. The World Cup matches is postponed. And one thing is that we lost because of the rain only. If you remember, the semi-final match is conducted again the next day. Then Amitabh Bachchan tweeted, "Ship the tournament WC 2019 to India. We need the rain." So what do you think about this tweet? Now again question. Tell me. By looking about this tweet, what is your what you are getting in your mind?
Information. ಒಟ್ಟ ಒಂದೇ ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ
Can you please put on mute yourself, those who are not talking? When you want to talk, you can unmute and you can talk. Speak. Okay, sir. Tell me. By seeing the Amitabh Bachchan tweet, what you can say about this tweet? Ship the tournament WC 2019 to India. We need the rain. So what it could be? It is like positive attitude, or is a negative attitude, or what you can see by the tweet? What do you think about this tweet? Any answers are welcome. Okay, so here if you see, ship the tournament WC 2019 to India, we need the rain. So what we are doing some analysis by ourselves, and we are coming to the point. And this kind of a data is called unstructured data. So whenever you type on the tweet, whenever you post on the Instagram, whenever you upload anything on the Google, whatever it is, these are so much is the unstructured data. We can't say what is the source of that tweet. What is his mind is running about that. We can't say. So that's why now that by 2020, so much 80% of the data is unstructured data only. Only 20% data is the structured data. Are you agree with me? This Now, so suppose Elon Musk is doing fantastic job by self-driving cars nowadays. That means self-driving car means without human being, the car should go by itself. That means they will fix some cameras on the car, so it will take some pictures. That pictures, that recordings will go into some other file. So that could be unstructured data. So like that, we will generate lots of data, unstructured data. To deal with unstructured data, so now data science come into the picture. The normal BI tools, here BI means business intelligence. So normal business intelligence tools will not forget to deal with structured data. So that's where data science come into the picture. Are you following with me? Are you with me so far? Any doubts in the structured data, unstructured data?
Yes.
Very good. Now you tell me. Now here. Now you tell me the answer. Ship the tournament WC 2019 to India. We need the rain. Now you see. Ship the tournament WC into India. You divide this tweet into two parts. The first part. Ship the tournament WC 2019 to India. Is a positive attitude or negative attitude? The first sentence. If you break the sentence. Any tournament to comes to India cricket tournament, it will be it by fantastic hit, right? See the IPL, see the WC, see any tournament, because here so many fans are there. So definitely it is a positive response. Ship the tournament WC to India means it is a positive response. Now next you see this tweet, this sentence. We need the rain. This is also positive sentence. Obviously, we need the rains because we are the farming country. Now, whenever you see this symbol, what is this symbol? It's a crying symbol, right? Now, you can't say what is this. This is a kind of sarcasm to it. Amitabh Bachchan made sarcasm on ICC. That means you conducted WC 2019 in London, in Britain, and every day there is a raining. What is the you? How can the could be a hit the tournament? So that's why the sarcasm here has done fantastic sarcasm. It is a famous tweet at the time. Now this is a sarcasm email. We unable to say sometimes, but data science artificial intelligence can say. So that is the data science a very powerful tool. Definitely, if you give any tweet to data science platform, it will say it is a positive tweet or negative tweet or any sarcasm tweet. Now you can see here. Ship the tournament WC 2019 to India. It's a positive tweet only. Agree with me? Ship the rain is a positive only. Agree with me? Now add both A and B. Now add both A and B. Now it could be a sarcasm now. See, two positive sentence became a sarcasm. And but data science A will say this is a sarcasm. We can't say maybe this is sarcasm. So this is okay. Some people can may analyze, okay, this is some sarcasm tweet. But like this, how many tweets, how many pictures, how much data, how much analysis is there? So that all analysis done by data science and AI, artificial intelligence. Now, coming to move. Suppose you think like that. Suppose you are taking one information about customer information. You have a data of the you have a bank, you have a bank manager. Suppose you think like that. I am the bank manager. I mean, so suppose I have 1 lakh customers. Every customer age and every customer gender, income, education, like every variables I have. Based on the variables and based on the data, there is things he got a loan or not. Suppose my name is Omkar. I have done a PhD or PG, and I'm working in a office. My profession is a data science. I'm a literate person. My age is like 30 years. So my native is like this. So that information is there in the bank when I want to get loan. So what is the output? Suppose okay, this person got loan based on that eligibility. Like that, some other person is there. Some other person maybe female candidate is there. Our age is like this. Our profession is like this. So our income is like this. Based on the eligibility, okay, she also get the loan. Like that, total you have information. Now you think like this. Suppose a new person is coming. That new person age is matched with me. Profession is matched with me. And everything is matched with me, my credit rating. So you can blindly, you can say, okay, you can give the loan to him. Yes or no? So that eligibility criteria is matches with previous 1 lakh customers. Then you can apply the loan. You can give the loan very blindly. So that's it. That all the data analysis will go on like this way. Suppose you see like this. Now you know the recommendation. Suppose I watch one movie. Suppose you, me, you, we both are there. Suppose you watch one movie. One is like a horror movie you watched one day. So I also went to that same horror movie. And next day you have watched suppose Amitabh Bachchan movie. I'm also watch Amitabh Bachchan movie. So next thing is coming. Suppose you watch as a crime movie. Suppose crime horror movie again. Again I also watch movie. Now you see. Now three movies over. Now fourth movie. Suppose a love story movie is coming. You watch that love story movie. Then automatically that recommendation come to me because we already matches three times. One is a horror movie, and one is Amitabh Bachchan movie, one is the sci-fi movie, scientific thriller. Suppose these three we already watch. We don't have any relation, but you watch three movies. I also follow the same path to you. Then next you watch one love story movie or family movie. Then that movie comes to a recommendation to me like that. That is called recommendation engine powerful. You can see the Amazon, the book recommendations, and you can see when you in YouTube, you open YouTube, you search for Indian politics continuously around 5 or 10 videos, and tomorrow you open YouTube again, that Indian politics only will come in the top recommendation. Have you observed that recommendation observation? Hello, do you observe that recommendation observation in YouTube or in Google? Hello, are you with me so far? Okay. Suppose you want to do predict analytics. Suppose you want to predict a weather prediction. Suppose you want to do a weather prediction. Suppose tomorrow will rain come or not. Suppose day after tomorrow rain come or not. And how can you predict? You will take the past data. Suppose so and so time and so and so date. So with so and so temperature, with so and so humidity, and that rain is the possibility of rain occurs is this much, and the possibility of rain occurs is this much. So that is called a predictive analytics. We can say we can predict the future. So in my terminology, data science is like a very good astrologer. That means he can predict the future based on the previous data. What astrology will do? Predict the future, right? That's why they the future of life. Data science is the future of life. We are like data science is the genuine astrologers. It's completely based on the previous data only. So that's why if you have a weather predictions, that means you have to use the past data, how weather is changing every day based on the values, and you can predict the tomorrow the rain will come or not. So these are the one examples like recommendation engine, like bank loan example, weather forecasting, self-driving cars. All these are the use cases of the data science. Okay. Now you see. Now you can see how the data science is created every domain. Now data science in the marketing domain, data science the travel domain. You see the travel domain, whenever you can, you just see, you type, suppose you travel frequently 4 times, Hyderabad to Bangalore. Whenever you open your travel decks, immediately top recommendation, what will come? Hyderabad to Bangalore only will come. Yeah, that is a recommendation because the past browsing history, past previous history, the data science will make the one algorithm, and it will show, okay, this guy is frequently traveled to Hyderabad to Bangalore. There is a 90-80% probability the next travel also Hyderabad to Bangalore because this is a past data. So that's why be careful whenever you want to do enter anything in the system or anything in the PC or YouTube, that will recommend it automatically. So that's the dynamic pricing, predictive flight delay. And you can see the marketing also. Marketing. Suppose you can judge how many employees will churn the next year. Why employees are resigning your company. So why? What is the reasons? If you list out the reasons, everything, maybe the salary, maybe the salary difference, maybe the family problem, maybe the journey to office to home problem, or a frequent traveling problem, and more working hours problem. So why employee is resigning? Based on the previous data, suppose the same data is applicable to new guy, and you can able to say, okay, this guy also may be a sign off tomorrow the company. So that is a marketing. Now you see health department. Health department is a huge department nowadays. You can do numerous things on the health department now. Now sales, now credit and insurance, now automation, social media, now every field the data science is creating so much impression. Any doubts till now? All doubts, please welcome. Hello.
Sir, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Now you see, I will give the normal differentiate why the actual analytics person and what is the data science. Where is the difference is coming? You can see here. Suppose you have a data. Suppose you are taking suppose your college data. Your management is there, and fees details are there, reimbursement details are there, and so many branch details are there, and everything is in order. What they will do? They will do analysis. Okay, this person's internal marks is this, external marks is this, so this percentage of pass is this. So okay, this many placements has happened, and this many reimbursement is happened, and this much salaries has happened. So management will do so many analysis, right? Generally, and they will estimate why, what is the cost of next to maintain the college for next year, what is the profit, what is the loss, where we are getting. So many things are there. There are so many things only analyst will do by manually, by Excel sheet or by some visualization thing. He will do some analysis. That is called business administration. First he will do, and next business administration he will do some analysis. Okay, some interesting guy is there, I want to do some analysis. So this many students are coming every day, this many seats are filling up, or this many seats are not filling up. Suppose some IT is there, information technology. Now if you see, information technology is a group in engineering college, and now in some states they are remove that information technology because students are not coming to that information technology. They are combined to CSE group. And you see some people are mining data, mining is there, mining with coal mining groups. Coal mining groups in polytechnic they are doing, but when coming to the BTech thing they are not offering that coal mining. So this analysis, they exploring data analysis by using the possibilities. Why this branch is closing, why this course is open, why this course is so much things. That is the analysis we'll do. We will do manually. That is the analyst job. When come to the data scientist job, he will apply a model called machine learning model. What is the name called? Machine learning model. I will tell you what is machine learning means. Machine learning means more, he will do automate based on by mathematical formula on the previous data. Suppose I have a previous data. On the previous data, I have applied a machine learning model. Then whenever you give the new data is coming, the model will tell the answer. Simple. The model will give the answer. You don't need to do anything. So that's why data scientist comes to the picture. He will apply the business administration. He will do the data analysis. After data analysis, he will apply the suitable model. That model called machine learning model on the data. But analyst will not apply the model. So that is the key difference between the analyst and data scientist. So if you are seeing in the college, in the organization or anywhere, every management will do only analyst purpose. They will take the structured data and they will do some analysis or Excel sheet or to visualization tools. They will do apply some tools and they will keep on tracking on the list. But if you give the same data to data scientist, and he will create a one good model on that, and whenever new data comes, he will give the immediately answer about the required answer. So that is the power of data scientist. So this is a key difference between the data science and data scientist. Okay, and in this data science, we have two things are there. One is the predictive causal analytics, and what is the another perspective analysis. Okay, and predictive causal analytics means there are two things are there. We can say differentiate human beings and robotics. Suppose robotics and human beings. Whenever human beings doing the analysis by applying the model, that's called predictive causal analytics. And whenever robotics is working is there called that's a perspective analysis. Suppose I want to create some robot to by use a past data. What the data? There is a chair is there. I will impute the data into robo. Okay, this is the chair and that is the table. Whenever chair is coming, you have to take the left direction. Whenever table is coming, you have to go to the right direction. I want to feed the data to that by using perspective analysis. That means intelligence by making its own. That's called robotics. Okay, that's called self-driving cars. There's no human being, only car will go. We will sit back how the car will go, and there's so much discussions and so much research on going self-driving car. You can google it up also. Now Elon Musk and Google and BMW and FCA, they are doing some analysis on the self-driving cars. So that is called perspective analysis, and what you are seeing called predictive causal analytics. Okay, now this is the life cycle of data science. Now, you see generally, suppose one client is coming to you. Suppose one client is coming to you and he is asking a service from you. So I have a problem. So I come to your college and I'm asking a solution to you. So what is your first job? What is your first job generally? So generally, our first job, we should understand the business. That means we understand the problem. First, I am coming to you. Okay, I'm asking some offer from you. Then what is you have to do first job? You have to understand what is the problem. Yes or no? You have to understand what is the problem. What is my service? So once you understand the problem, the next part is data collection. I want to collect the for data for required problem. Next, after collection data, I want to prepare the data. I want to prepare in the normal way, in the organized way to understand again. And next, after preparation data, I want to analysis on the data. That is called exploratory data analysis, the terminology. So after analysis on the data, I will apply a machine learning model. Then after machine learning model, I create a model. Okay, I create a model. Then who will justify that model? You have to justify that model. And that model justification called evaluate the model evaluation. After evaluation model, okay, my model is very successful, then I will deploy in the market. So this is normal cycle. This is normal our daily life cycle. You can follow into the data science. See, if suppose one problem is coming to me, first what should I do? I should think what is the problem and how to resolve the problem. To resolve the problem, what should I do? That's called data collection. So okay, I have some ideas to resolve the problem. So I put in an organized way that ideas. That's called data preparation. So on that idea, I want to implement, that's called exploratory data analysis and modeling. Okay, this idea is working or not, that is called model evaluation. Okay, this idea is working, then I will apply that idea to next time. That is called model deployment. See, this cycle is to apply the general life cycle. And coming to data science, this is a very easy cycle. You can easily remember. You have to understand the problem, collect the data, prepare the data, analysis the data, and after that you have to apply the model here. See here, modeling, and this is the where data scientists come into the picture. We already seen this all will can do analyst. You see here, business administration up to exploratory data analysis. These four things: understanding, data collection, data preparation, and data analysis by analyst. Whenever you come into the picture, you have to apply the modeling. That's where come to the data science will come the picture. So I apply the model. Then I want to evaluate that model, whether that model is good or not. If it is good, okay. If it is not good, if I will discuss and we will do some more analysis and we will apply another model and again justify that model. Okay, that model is good, evaluated very good, and apply the deployment that model. So this is called life cycle of the data science. Are you with me so far? Any doubts till now? If it is very new, you can ask me so many doubts, right? Ask some 2-3 doubts at least. We'll discuss How it could be? Others also can listen.
Dear participants, if there are any questions, put it in the chat box. Sir,
Okay.
if there are questions, participants will going to put the questions in the chat box. Please, you continue.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Please ask some questions. Then it will be a very good session. Okay. The conversation is very very important. So those if this is a very new era, then you definitely have some
ಇದೆ
doubts.
ಒಂದೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಡೈಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದಾರು ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತಂತೆ ಐತೆ ಒಂದು ದಿವಸದೊಳಗೆ ಎರಡು ಮಾಡತ್ತಾರ ಹತ್ತು ದಿವಸ ಬಿಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು.
Okay. The next topic is now. Now, what is the requirement to become a data scientist? What are the requirements to become a data scientist? The very three key things. One is the basic mathematics and statistics. Basic mathematics means that is algebra and calculus. Especially algebra and calculus is a very very important. And calculus means that is differentiations and integrations. Because what happened? We have a data. We'll apply a model. I said that machine learning model, right? That machine learning model was created by mathematics only. And you have to perform. You have to predict what is will be the next time, right? And that could be a probability. What is the probability of occurrence, chances to get rain tomorrow? What is the probability of getting to avoid this COVID-19 in this next 2 months? What is the probability of getting 0 cases in Bangalore by the next month? This gives the statistics. Because on the previous data, we will apply some mathematics and statistics on that. So that is nothing but a machine learning model. And after that, and you have a domain knowledge, business knowledge. When you entered in the particular domain, right? Why I'm specially mention the computer science is when I have the data, I want to show performance special platform, right? That platform is nothing but a coding part. So that's why we have to learn from programming language. That's why computer science IT is required. I'm not specifically insist that only computer science people will do. Not like that. Any branch can people will do because the two things are common. What are the two things? Mathematics and statistics and business knowledge. These two things are very common. And what is the other thing is called programming language. If you have a good programming knowledge, then you can become a data scientist. So to become a data scientist, we have three things. One is the computer science or IT, that means programming knowledge, and second is the mathematics and statistics, and domain and business knowledge. You see, mathematics, statistics, if 1,000 years or 2,000 years, next 1,000 years, that could be the same. No change in the mathematics and no change in the statistics. It is like a sky. And whenever you come to the computers and the IT programming language, in 1990s, that is C language very, and whenever 2005 to 2010 Java becomes very famous. Now C++, now Python, and next is the Julia. Like so many kinds of so many things are changing now. See, every 5 to 10 years, one programming language will change. This is like clouds. It will come and go. It will come and go. But your mathematics and statistics concept will be remains same. So that's why you have to adapt the technology every time, as well as you have to gain the all existed concepts. So that's why you then you become a good data scientist. Okay. Now data scientist, I said that we can apply a machine learning model. I said, right? So we'll see what is a machine learning model, why it is important. Now, to become a data scientist, I always say to people only two things. One is the 25% is the mathematics and 75% is the common sense. If you have a minimum common sense, what is the minimum common sense? Why it means whenever you read any word on the board, you can understand some part about that word. because whenever everything I am writing some document, I created some project, I want to give some title to that project. So I will create some app to title. 90% people will app to title only. That's why whenever you see any title, if you observe why could that title, then half of the work will be over. I will believe especially that. Now you can see when I am saying the introduction to machine learning, and now you tell me what is machine learning. Generally, see the machine learning English word and try to analyze yourself. Give me one answer. Put in the chat box. I will see now in the chat box what is machine learning. Put some common sense on the English word machine learning. Try to give some answer on the machine learning. Try to give some answer on machine learning. What is machine learning? Any answers is okay. Training the machines. Yeah, training the machines is some part of the answer is correct. Any other answers?
Sure, sir.
Okay. So here I'm trained based on the training. Yes. Yeah. So here machine learning means like you said training the machines, but here machines means not that physical machines. That you have to clear. Not that physical machines. Here machine means we are training the data. We are trained on the past data. Now we'll see what is the machine learning means. Suppose you have a kids. You have a very small kids. And you know very small kids when come to 3 to 4 years they will ask many questions, right? What is this, what is that, what is this? Generally they will ask many questions. Suppose we are watching TV and my kid is coming, he's asking papa what is that, then what I will say, beta that is a TV. What I will say, okay beta that is a TV. Now he will tune his mind, okay this small thing is there and coming some to the pictures are coming and that could be a TV. That means we feed the data in his mind. Think like that. Now we will go to some supermarket or we will go to some movie mall. We will go some to movie mall, INOX or IMAX, and that is the screen will be very big. And again, you ask this question to him, "Beta, what is that?" What he will say? He will say that is TV. Why? Because he don't know what is that is the name. He don't know because that is the name theater. He don't know. You already tell him to that whenever the pictures are coming, the small thing is a TV. Then he will think like that. Okay, this also could be a TV. Then what you will say? No, 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 that is not a TV. That is a theater. Then what he will think? Okay, the small thing will be TV and big thing will be theater, movie theater. That means you are feeding the data in your kid and training him whenever some new thing is coming. And whenever he will see some a laptop also will show some pictures on TV. And what he will think, okay, big thing is theater, medium thing is the TV, and this is something else. But this could not be a TV and theater. He will definitely analyze that. He will not say that laptop is TV or theater, right? So that is the power. That is the machine learning power. The same as usual, it will think like a human being when you train the data. You see here, training the data. Training the data means our past data. Okay, so and so the rain is coming on the day humidity is this. On the day rain season is this. On the day summer season. On the day this is the time, and that could be a data. Based on the data, here we are providing 1011s because you know that whenever we'll give the feed the data to computer platform, it takes the binary things. That's why 1011s are coming. That's the training data. And on the training data, you apply machine learning model. The machine learning model now it's a like you not completely aware. Don't worry about that. It's like a black box. You can think like that. In the black box, you apply a mathematics on the data. Okay, machine learning means what is that? You apply some mathematics on the data. As of now, you can think like that because you are very new, right? So that's why don't confuse that. What is machine learning? Machine learning algorithm means some mathematics apply on the training data. So some mathematics we apply on the training data, and our model is created. Our model is created. Now, what is this input data? This input data is a new data. Whenever new data is coming, the model same like that. Our kid, you are training the TV in your kid, and you are asking what is the theater to that kid, and he will predict the data, and he will say answer the data. And next, what you will do? You will evaluate the data. You will evaluate data. Okay, this is wrong. Again, feed the new data, and this is okay. You will give the thumbs up. Clear that now? What is machine learning? Any doubts in the machine learning? You will train the old data and predicting on the new data. So that is called machine learning. To train means we will apply a mathematics model on the data. We will apply a mathematics model on the data. Now this is called machine learning. Now in machine learning, we have some types of machine learning now. So one first type is called, generally machine learning is three types. One is the supervised learning, another thing is the unsupervised learning, and third thing is the reinforcement learning. And supervised learning is called, you see here, I given one example. Whenever x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, x is equal to y is equal to 4, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 9, x is equal to 4, y is equal to 16. Now I am asking a question, x is equal to 20, what is y is equal to? Tell me the answer. Yeah, yes, I will show how data science implement artificial intelligence. That use case I will show end of the presentation. Okay. Now you tell me, when x is equal to 20, what y is equal to value? Yeah, 400. Now what? How can you say that 400? How can you say that is a 400? It is a square of that, right? It is a square. You are seeing, right? X is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, 2 square, 4, 3 square, 9, 4 square, 16, 20 square is equal to 400. Now you see, how can you are getting the square of that means based on the past data. See, based on the past data only you are getting that square. That is, to get the answer, I am done two things. One is I analyze the past data. That is the first thing. And the second thing is on the past data, I apply mathematics. See, I analyze the past data. On the past data, I apply mathematics. Apply mathematics is nothing but a machine learning. You are training. You are applying mathematics on the past data. And whenever new data is coming, you are judging the value. Y is equal to value. So this is very simple example to give the minimal intuition what is machine learning. But in real time, we have a very big data is there. Enormous data is there. But all the data is influenced by this technique only. So whenever you are saying the answer means what run in our mind. In our mind, there are two things are coming. One is I analyze the past data. On the past data, I apply a mathematics. The application of mathematics is nothing but a machine learning model. Okay. Now you see, whenever you have a data, there is the input data is there, there is output data is there. That's why I am saying whenever x is equal to 20, I can say y is equal to 400. And this is called nothing but a supervised learning. That means if you have a data set, in the data set you have input data. What is the input? Suppose a bank manager. In a bank manager, one person is coming for loan. Okay, one person is coming for loan. And his person age, his person gender, and his person income, his person education, all these values are nothing but a input data. All these values are nothing but a input data. And output is nothing but whether he got the loan or not based on the input. Say x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Input and output. Like in the bank data, based on the input, what is the input? Gender, income, education, like profession, credit card rating. So all this is nothing but an input. And what is the output? Output is nothing but whether he get the loan or not. So whenever you see any data on the past data, any data means past data, past organization data, input and corresponding output is nothing but a supervised learning. And in the supervised learning, nothing but a classification technique. What is nothing but called classification technique? That means I want to classify the people. Suppose he is coming for loan. What is the classification? Yes or no? Yes, he got the loan. No, he got the loan. He did not get the loan. He got the loan. I want to classify whether rain come tomorrow or not. Yes, tomorrow rain will come. No, tomorrow rain will not come. That's a classification. Now you see, COVID-19 is there. COVID-19, they have created the zones. How many types of zones they created? One is the red zone, one is the green zone, and another is the orange zone. That is nothing but a classify the zones. That is nothing, classify the zones. How they are classifying? Based on the past data. Based on the past data, inputs and outputs. How many are getting the COVID? And how many are the recovery, and what is the percentage, and whether he got a survival or not. That the input and output is there. That person, what is the input? Input is that person. Okay, that person is age, that person is a travel history, and that person is a female or not, that person is health history. There is nothing but an input. What is the output? He is getting COVID-19 or not. Based on the data, they created classified red zone, green zone, orange zone. That is nothing but a supervised learning. Okay, now I am asking question, what could be unsupervised learning? In supervised learning, every data has input and output. Now you tell me, put in the chat box with a random guess, what could be maybe unsupervised learning could be. How data could be in unsupervised learning? I said in supervised learning, we have a input data and output data. And now tell me, in unsupervised learning, what it could be. What it could be. Give me some guess. In supervised learning, we have an input and we have output. And unsupervised learning, what it could be. Any random guess? Machine learning itself classifies the input. Yes, that is some appropriate answer. Input present but no output value. Yes. Yeah. Input present, output. Yes, very good. The two answers are very correct. And unsupervised is nothing but we have only input but we don't have output. We have only input but we don't have a output. And okay, here in the supervised learning we have two things, some algorithms. What you are seeing called machine learning algorithms. That's what I said, right? So called mathematics we apply on the data. So these are the mathematics names. One is the decision trees, Navi bias, support vector missions, k nearest neighbors, collaborative filtering, logistic regression. These are called algorithm names. And the each algorithm, some different mathematics is there. But all algorithms, every algorithm could be applied for classification or supervised learning technique. And there is some advantages, some disadvantages are there on each algorithm. So whenever you have to learn the algorithm, you have to understand what is the mathematics behind the algorithm. And that algorithm used for what? Because we have three types of learnings. So for supervised learning, what algorithm will come? And this is a regression. And classification means categorical data is there. That means your output would be yes or no. Your output would be. That's nothing but a classification. Like one more example, green zone, orange zone, red zone. There are three zones. That is also categorical only. There's a numerical. See, green zone is nothing but an English name. That is nothing qualitative. That is called categorical. Like you want to divide with gender. Like male, female, transgender. That is nothing but a classification. That means what I'm saying is whenever your output is categorical, like yes or no, green, orange, like that. These algorithms will work. And whenever your output is some value, like stock market prediction, tomorrow I will get this much money, 2 days after I will get this much money, and this is a sales. The sales will increase that much. In next month is the sales will increase 10%. The market will rise by 20%, and this is nothing but a regression technique. Regression. In the regression, we have a linear regression, lasso regression, rigid regression. These are the techniques behind the supervised learning. And now, and this is now what you are saying, unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning means we have only input but we don't have output. The best example is like a sales supermarket. Suppose I have a supermarket, I want to divide my customers, I want to group my customers as rich customers and poor customers. Suppose I suppose you are a very rich guy, but you went to DMart and you bought only 5-star. Think like that. And I am suppose I am very poor guy. I went to DMart. I buy a cycle. See, cycle is cost is more than chocolate. Basically, I am a poor guy. You are rich guy, but that is not the case. But based on the transactions, he will divide. Okay, this guy is buys only chocolate. Okay, this is generated very less income, so he is a very poor customer for me. And this guy is buy a cycle, and he is a very rich customer for me. See, there is no past data, there is no past output, whether he has a rich or poor. Based on the transactions only, and he will divide, and he is a rich or poor. And that is called unsupervised learning. That means we are grouping the people, we are cluster the people, like based on the salary income. Suppose 20,000 below is the one group of people, and 40,000 below is the another group of people. That is unsupervised learning. Maybe you are very rich, maybe you are very poor. That is not the case here. What based on the salary income, they are grouping you, and that is called unsupervised learning or cluster analysis. Like image segmentation, and one more name is called segmentation. Image segmentation, customer segmentation. And here the algorithms used called k-means, k-medoids, hierarchical, density based. These are the names. These are the different names of algorithms. There some mathematics inside in the algorithm. Okay, every algorithm, it has own advantages, it has own disadvantages. And now here it is coming the reinforcement learning. And the reinforcement learning is the robotic technology. Like Alexa, you have seen the famous videos, Alexa, and Alexa play the party song. Alexa play the sad song. When Alexa will listen and Alexa will understand that it will generate one song, right? So that's called reinforcement learning. Based on the context, it is a dynamically created. We will feed the data. Whenever he say the sad song means we'll list out the sad songs. We'll feed the robotic technology. That's called Alexa. Based on that means based on the environments. Suppose you created one robotic will go normally on the road. Whenever one chair is coming, it should take the right direction or left direction. What it could be, that means based on the environment conditions. Here environment condition is not like temperature, rain or summer, not like that. Something's happened in the environment, surroundings. Based on the surroundings, it will decide what could do. And that is called reinforcement learning. That is only called artificial intelligence, we will say. Here, the robotics, self-driving cars, Alexa, is all things are nothing but a reinforcement learning. And recently in India, we have done Chandrayaan-2, right? Chandrayaan-2 fails when it is entered into moon zone. We already know that. And after that incident, everyone got interest in the satellite communications and this ISRO and everything, right? So if you see, whenever Chandrayaan enter into moon zone, right? Based on the environment condition, it unable to adapt the things and it take the divergence. Here in the ISRO, they have done analysis. They have created artificial intelligence chip in that article. But whenever artificial chip is there, what happen? It based on the environment condition, it will go. But here what happened? maybe there is some conditions are maybe high, maybe low, and it will come and it is changing the direction. So that's where we fail. So that's where artificial intelligence is failed. So that is the problem. And any doubts till now? Are you with me so far?
No doubt, sir.
Yes.
It's going good.
Yeah. Now, so I will show one use case about this AI at self-driving cars. By using whenever you do any analysis, we will do a Python programming language generally. Now Python programming language is very famous because very easy. Whenever you want to add two programs, maybe if any faculty for computer science, they'll know very well. If you take Java, if you take C, the C we will apply void main int A, int B, and A plus B. Whenever you want to write addition program, we have to write 7 or 6 lines. But in the Python program, only 2 lines, a equal to 10, b equal to 20, a plus b is equal to 30. Simple. The Python programming is a very user friendly. So that's why now Python programming is very famous. Now everything is on the Python programming only. And here, whenever in the data science, we have 3 domains. One is a normal data analytics domain, that is called machine learning domain. And another thing is a deep learning domain. Whenever deep learning in domain, nothing but AI will come. That's called deep learning. And another thing is called natural language processing. That means text on the text analytics. Suppose we have seen the many advertisement, right? Suppose I want to machine translation. Suppose you can see some, you can in the Google also. Suppose some Korean language is there. You want to translate into English or Hindi. You can click the button translate. It will translate to English. That's called machine translation. That is nothing but a natural language processing. And whenever some picture is there, some one kid is playing on that, you want to caption that picture automatically the caption will come. That is also natural language processing. Whenever you type enter into some Word document or in Gmail, whenever you will get error, right, and it will show error, that is also natural language processing. Behind the Python language is there. That all, whenever you want to type next word prediction, hello, how, or you will come, next word will predict automatically. That is also AI, artificial intelligence, and called natural language processing. That means whenever you deal with text, okay, that's called natural language processing. Whenever you deal with images, nothing but a artificial intelligence. Whenever you deal with some data, that is nothing but a machine learning. Yeah, that is only right, Raviraj. That is only I am explaining now. Now we have in the machine learning, deep learning, AI. What is this difference, right? Now AI is a big. Everything is the AI. You can say everything is the AI. Machine learning and deep learning subset of AI. Machine learning and deep learning is a subset of AI. Deep learning is completely depends on the images. Images like face detection, car detection, object detection, like video annotation, self-driving car, coming to the deep learning part. Machine learning, we can say completely data analytics. Suppose you want to retail analytics, you want to predictive analytics, you want to do some analysis, that is called the machine learning. And one more thing is the next era is coming, natural language processing, NLP, natural language processing. That means so much text data is coming, that means so much analysis will come. So that's why natural language processing come into the very big picture. You see machine learning, next word prediction, and spell error. Whenever you will give the captioning, and automatically it will give the recommendation. All text is a NLP. That is also is a subset of AI. And which model is the best suited for telecommunication? Yeah, in the satellite communication, whenever you want to deal with images, right, then deep learning will come to the picture. Deep learning. Yeah, telecommunication, if you have images, and you can apply the both machine learning and deep learning, and you can deep learning is the very best suitable model. And in that one is clear, in the deep learning or machine learning, that is what is the type of the model, is a supervised model or unsupervised model. That means for your past data you have output or not. Suppose you have telecommunication, in the telecommunication the radar is there, your radar information will come, what you are using with radar information, or whether you want to identify one guy, or whether you want to tracking, or whether in the past data, okay, you are tracking yes or no, then S is the output. That means for past data you have an output. Then you have to apply supervised model, or you have an unsupervised model. First we have to decide that what we are working for our data, we have an output or not. What is our goal that we have to do? Any doubts? Okay, we'll show you one use case. I will show you. I have worked on a self-driving car. That means object detection. We can detection our faces. We can detection and everything. We can see that. Now I will show you that how it could be. So what you are seeing is called Anaconda Navigator. So this is the by using Python programming language, and this is the one community. There's some community in that in the specifically that called Jupyter Notebook. What we can say Jupyter Notebook. When we click on the Jupyter Notebook, it will redirect into one API. So it will come like this, or programming language. So here, whenever you download the Anaconda Navigator and Jupyter Notebook, and whatever is there in your PC, desktop, documents, download, that all will come. All you can see. And in that, suppose if I open desktop, you can see what is there in your desktop how many months ago. So I created a name called bounding boxes that 10 months ago. I created dark that is a month ago. There's a dogs versus cats that is a year ago. I created like this. So it is already there in the desktop that will come to show here. And here if you click open the new notebook, there's a new called Python. The Python. So to open it is very simple. We have to type here suppose you have to type suppose Anaconda download. The name is called Anaconda, and there is an individual edition. Suppose you have to download Anaconda first, and if you go to download here, it will rewrite to Windows, Mac OS, and it will ask first. So my PC is a Windows OS, so I can click on this button. Then one exe file will download. If you click on next, automatically it will open like this. Okay. And here when you create a Jupyter Notebook launch, if you click on the launch like this, and it will redirect into Edge like this.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸ್ಕೊತಾನ
And here when you open a Python 3, your coding language will come like this. It will Python prompt will open like this. So here already open it, so it will come like this. The best use of here, you can say I get a title right here, headings, and this is the coding part. What you are seeing the coding part generally. We can put the title and we can create everything. This is that means whatever you have in the document that we can write as a project description. You can give the title, and inside is the code is running like this. So I can give the name and everything. Is running. It will show how it could be. Now suppose I opened here. This is a prompt, command prompt. This is very new. You don't worry about this. Slowly you can learn. After when you start learn, right, slowly you can getting up. Suppose I am writing Streamlit. I create an app. Generate objects. Streamlit run YOLO demo. So the name is called YOLO, nothing but you look only once. It is a famous algorithm. They are using currently in self-driving cars. You look only once. This is nothing but a deep learning. You look only once. So it will give our local host like API. So meanwhile, I will explain the project. That means here we are giving the one video link. It will detect the persons and it will give the detect the objects. How many objects? All objects it will detect. We train the algorithm like that. To train this, we have used for 20,000 videos and 80,000 images. It's a very huge data. 20,000 videos and 80,000 images. And we will everything will bounding box. Will bounding box means my face is there, right? I created some rectangular face on this, and I created a name called person. Like that one dog is there. I created on the dog. I bounding box. We will get some coordinate values, and based on the coordinate values, we will create the data. So that data we created, and we will apply a model, deep learning model, and it will train automatically. Whenever new data is coming, it will detect the bounding boxes. It will detect on the names also. So it's taking some time. So the localhost 8501. So I'm now writing a research paper on this. It is a model validation. Model validation means whenever you will give, suppose you want to detect a face detection, you are engineering college. Now you have to take all the employees and all the students, and you want to take the faces, and you want to detect the bounding boxes. When you apply on this model, right? So it will automatically detect with name and everything. So many analysis, so much analysis we can do. So now the title name is called model validation. The title name is called model validation. So internet is slow, that's why it is taking some time. To do this, we have good internet service also. So we have some models. We have to select our model. Suppose I selected video annotation, the model name. When I selected, so it will select a file. Suppose it is a video one. If we'll take the video one, so it is give some raw data, input data. You see here, this is the input data and this is the output data. Okay, this is the input data. I will enlarge this. So it will detect whenever the objects are there, it will detect. Whenever cars or these are there, you can detect it is. So this is a car it is detecting, and here car is not there. You're seeing right, white car is the input and this is the output. And this is the input and that is the output. is all you can see. This is a car, and somewhere it becomes a truck. Something you see, this is a truck, and here it is. What you can to give the name? Whether a car or truck is a difference again. And it is a very dark video. Also, it is analyzing. So I have taken specially a dark video. Dark video also it is analyzing. And what you're seeing here, number is right. This is a confidence score. That means I'm 50% confident that is a car. I'm 100% confident that is a truck. So it's a confidence score. That means you can detect anything, moving objects or normal objects, non-moving objects, tracking also available. You can do lots of things. So this is nothing but a deep learning AI. So this still now this. But it is not detecting house right here.
Hello, Omkar sir.
Hi. I think this laptop got this. I mean, there's a power problem there. I think this was the last part. He was planning to showcase a case study. So he was planning to wind up with this case study, on his presentation.
Oh, thank you, Krishna sir. Thank you. Krishna sir is the partner of that Omkar sir. Krishna sir and Omkar sir, both of them are running uh, training classes for corporate people. They are running online classes through Plagiana. They have named a company called as a Plagiana. Through that, they are training the corporate people and other interested people. They are especially on data science. Their details I'll going to share it in mail. Okay, if anybody wants to take a training, online training from morning 9:30 to 10:30, okay, they are daily giving a training. Okay, so interested people can join their classes and get you people trained. Thank you for attending the session. Thank you, Omkar sir.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir. Have a good day, people.
Thank you. Bye bye.